ride with Ricky Rudd as he follows crash up in turn 1.
Joe Nemechek is involved. He's up against the wall. I believe everybody else is going to get by because Joe keeps the car up against the wall in 1 and 2.
That's a tough break for Nemechek.
Nemechek limping to the pit area. Here's a replay of what happened in 1.
He gets in too high. Just gets in too high, gets to the loose stuff, loses the back end of the car. The rear goes around, hits the wall, and that brings the front end hard, Ned.
Unfortunately, he stays up on the wall because there were a lot of cars behind him coming at full speed, and he stayed up there. They were able to get below him, so no other car involved him.
It has been a tough early part of the season for
Morgan Shepherd as he looks at the Family Channel car. And a crash up in 3 and 4. Greg Sachs has hit the wall up in 3 and 4.
Second caution comes out after just 9 laps. It's going to be a long afternoon here at Darlington.
It looked like he was running pretty well by himself there, and the back end just got out from under him.
Well, that's Chuck Baum. That was behind him, but not too close.
No, he was not close enough to hit him.
And he's going to lose a lap as Jeff Gordon 2 laps actually as goes by.
And Presley spins up in turn 1. And he's coming off the racetrack, and here comes other cars, and Robert Presley.
After moving up to 5th and having such a good run in the early going, spins and hits the wall in turn 1, but we caught the tail end of the crash. Here it is.
See, it's already sideways, and the back end, as Benny mentioned, hits the outside wall, but he does come back across the racetrack. Another crash.
And it's done in turn 1, and Chuck Baum has hit the wall extremely hard going down in turn 1.
Baum making his first appearance in a NASCAR Winston Cup event since June of 1994 when he was injured in a crash at Pocono International Raceway in Pennsylvania. And now his race has been affected by this incident. The car is stopped between turns 1 and 2, and for the 3rd time this afternoon, the caution is out. There, let's hope he's okay. Here is the replay.
And we can see that something has happened to the car. The right front's flat, and into the wall he goes, and Jerry Punch.
As you watch that debris go up in the air, what happened right in front of us? I was standing here. Chuck Baum came down the front straightaway. I heard.
Will not go green this time around, so we'll take another break and be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us. You won't believe what is happening at Darlington. There are Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin with extremely damaged race cars. It happened as the field was coming down for the green. These guys had not even crossed the line yet, and Michael Waltrip slid into them. We'll have to watch the replay to see exactly what happened. Rusty is out of his car. Here is a replay as the cars came down to take the green flag. There you can see Mark Martin is signaling he's okay, so both drivers are in good shape. What in the world happened here?
I don't know. You'll see the yellow car come in there. It looks like Mark might have got in the back of the 30 car and turned Michael sideways. I don't know. I don't know if...
Take another look from another angle.
I believe that Mark got in the back of the 30 car.
Maybe the 30 car of Michael Waltrip didn't get off to quite as good a start as Mark thought he would or something. And we'll maybe take another look from the blimp.
Yeah, overhead may give us a better perspective here. Now we couldn't see the contact and what happened, but there is Waltrip sideways, and both Rusty and Mark collected and into the front stretch wall.
And you know, that's the restart. They're probably running 80 or 90 miles an hour when that happened, and we can see the damage to these cars. It's amazing.
ESPN Speed World from Darlington, South Carolina, being brought to you by Chevrolet. One car company has won more races in the history of NASCAR, genuine Chevrolet. By Firestone, America's tire since 1900. And by McDonald's. Have you had your break today? Just couldn't ask for a more beautiful day, but not for Jeremy Mayfield as he scrapes the wall in 3.
And NASCAR's looking. They still haven't thrown the caution flag. Oh, and Todd Bodine about crashes as he came off turn 4.
Nice save by Todd as he took evasive action getting around Mayfield. Now Jeremy drops to the inside of the track, and that's where he should be.
No caution.
racing, and after running up front for so long, Mayfield had begun to drop back and now scrapes the wall and drives to his pit. Here's a replay.
Dale Earnhardt was trying to pass him for the last several laps. Let's see, and Mayfield just gets loose as Earnhardt comes up on him. There goes Dale Jarrett on the inside as Mayfield stays up against the wall.
I got to give a call to Ward Burton, the Harney's car. He's been able to get by Bobby Labonte and Ricky, and the crash. He gets together with Kinzer, and Bobby Labonte's hit and run. He's crashing in the back straightaway.
3 or 4 car crash, and still Ricky Rudd is taking hits out there. I believe there are more cars involved. The visibility back there in the backstretch is practically zero, and a whole bunch of cars coming down, but I think that the worst of it is over. Here is a replay.
Ward Burton and Kinzer get together. Kinzer turns back across the racetrack, and Ward Burton hits Rudd and turns him directly into the wall. And we see the 18 car spinning now. He hasn't hit anything so far. I don't know how much damage that Labonte will have. He goes down to hit the wall then.
He comes awfully close. I couldn't tell if the front end got against the wall or not, Benny. But pit stops are taking place.
This is about 12, 13, 14, 15.
Second corner.
Jeff Burton is involved in this one. A couple of cars are going to be inside.
Maybe Spencer is involved in it.
Lake Speed.
Yeah,
Lake
28
Speed,
is involved in it. As they come off of turn 2, we're going to see Jimmy Spencer move on the inside of. Who's that?
Jeff Burton, I believe.
Jeff Burton. Yeah. Okay. And then Dale Jarrett and Lake Speed moved down to try to go around them, and they made contact. And so.
Is that Michael Waltrip going through there?
He went right through the middle, just like a field goal.
That was close.
3 points for Michael because he went right through the middle. No, Bob, this really is vintage Darlington.
Yeah,
this is like Darlington. It's always
I was going to say, we haven't seen this kind of crashing, though, for several years.
Well, here's another replay, isn't it? Coming off the corner, and we see Dale Jarrett and Lake Speed together. And watch Michael Waltrip as they're spinning. Zap, right through the middle.
Just opened right up for it.
And Bobby Hamilton.
Yeah. Bobby Hamilton also did a good job of evasive driving there to...
I just heard Doug Hewitt on the radio saying
they're going to spend all day taking it off. So.
Damage to the X-side Ford, also damage on the left front. They're pulling the sheet metal away from all 4 tires, working extra hard on the right front tire. Now they're going to take some tools over there. We've got another caution on the front stretch. Back upstairs.
And now Labonte does wreck here on the front stretch.
He's going to help his brother. Bobby Labonte is still out in front of Jeff Gordon, and so he's going to get back in the lead lap.
24.4. Here is Labonte's crash.
That's what's left of it. He's just spun coming off the 4th corner. I don't know what happened.
He told his crew something broke on the race car. Anyway, the slowest race at 400-miler here at Darlington, 124.4, and the average speed right now is 111.6.
He cannot get back to the front pits. He's trying to get back to the pits so they can work on the car, and we can see he's bailing out of the thing.
In 9th position, there's 10th, Steve Grissom.
Crash over turn 3 and 4. Darrell Waltrip is in the wall over there. We can see the damage to the rear of the Western Auto car.
Slides to a stop at the
we busted the right front tire.
Says he busted right front tire.
Roof cam.
Oh, wow. Whoa, was that close?
Boy, now watch Ted Musgrave. Did he hit him?
Yeah,
Did he hit him?
Yeah, got a pretty good piece of it.
This bring out another caution, and that's the 10th one of the day. We are 1 short of the TranSouth 500 record, not 400. Here's how it started from our speed shot. Whoa.
He was already backwards when he came down through there.
Kernan has more on Bobby Labonte.
Bobby had complained that the car was, we've got to spin the 42 car. Kyle Petty sitting out there.
Bill Elliott hit him. Yep, Bill Elliott hit him. And Kyle is badly damaged in turn 3. That's he's already sideways.
And right in the middle of a pack. Those
He goes
first
up,
ones got
hits the
through, but
wall,
here
and
comes Elliott. He hits his right front, hits Kyle's front.
And I believe that's the only 2 cars that made contact. in the spin. Here's Bill. He tries to get under him. Can't quite make it.
Davy
6
Jones.
inches a foot.
Yep.
Maybe.
Davy Jones is third. The crowd that gathered here early today is still here. Nobody has left. We've got a lot of laps to run. We are back to green.
And none of the leaders made a pit stop.
Whoa!
And Bobby Labonte gets in the 22 car. And
Jeff Gordon
right in front of Jeff Gordon.
Gordon gets the worst of it, I believe. Randy LaJoy, who has been up front on a restart for the last 3 or 4 times, spins right in front of Jeff. Here it is again.
There we see LaJoy. Sterling Marlin gets by him. And just a little touch from Bobby Labonte sends LaJoy around.
And Bobby Labonte might have touched him down just a little bit with the left side of his race car, but
he certainly didn't have the damage that Jeff Gordon had. Here it is from the blimp. Definite contact between LaJoy and Bobby Labonte. And yeah, Labonte did take a hit in the left quarter panel.
He's coming into the pits right now. And of course, Jeff Gordon is the one that really took the hit. Because it spun the 22 right up into him.
Here's John Kernan in Labonte's pit. Restart, he's picked off a couple already.
And here he goes by a couple more. Oh, and Jimmy Spencer's wrecked. That's up in, where is it? The backstretch.
Yep.
And still no caution flag as the car sits there.
Well, he's got it rolling again, so
now
it does. All right, let's take a look at the crash on the backstretch. Jimmy Spencer this time.
Looks like he was trying to get underneath. Was that the 22 car of LaJoy? Yes, it was. He was trying to get alongside and just lost it coming off the second corner.
That was also just a 1-car accident, although there were a couple of others that came very close of body damage. And we got another car in the wall. A big one over it, too.
And this is a big one.
This
Look,
is a
still
big
coming
one.
in there.
Bobby Labonte is in it. Jeff Burton is, and somebody hit the wall really hard on the inside that I did not see.
Dick Trickle is involved in it. There's his Ford. That might have been the one you didn't see, Bob, because there's a lot of damage to it.
Here on the front stretch. Here is the replay.
Is that the 47 car?
Yeah, I believe it is. Billy Standridge.
Billy Standridge.
He's going to touch Rick Mast.
Touched him just a little bit, sent him around right in front of Bobby Labonte. Bobby tried to get slowed down, tried to spin sideways into him, and you watch those cars go down across the track. Labonte gets hit hard by, was that Jeff Lodive?
That was Dick Trickle that hit Labonte really hard. And Rick Mast went down and caught the inside wall hard.
Yeah, almost head on. And then the car spun around and hit on the side. So Mast took a really hard shot, as did Bobby Labonte.
We'll try once more to look this way. There we see Mast going around up into the inside wall. And there comes Trickle. Boom, right in the side of Labonte's car. Jeff Burton also spins, but I don't think he ran into anyone. The Rebestas car, I don't believe hit anything.
Now from Morgan Shepherd's roof cam.
Boy, he saw that opening and he...
We're watching Steve Grissom catch the leader at about a half-second of lap. Big crash, though.
Up in turn 1, and Brett Bodine and somebody else.
That's John Andretti, the Kmart car, is sitting up against the wall. There we see Brett Bodine is spun down.
Nope,
to the bottom.
it's Davy Jones.
I'm sorry.
Replay of the wreck. Jones hit the wall early, and then Brett Bodine got involved.
Yeah, I did not see it, so
it's hard to say what happened.
Yeah.